Good morning, YouTube. Wow, that was so creepy. I'm so sorry. Uh, we're gonna be having chocolate milk right off the bat. This bad boy right here. I have been wheezing a little bit in the morning. Actually, like I've been snoring in the morning, so it might be, your boy might not handle milk that well, but to be fair, it was Paige's birthday and I did have a good amount of cookies and a lot of ice cream, so it's probably that on top of this chocolate milk. And we are gonna have some of Paige's cake. I'm gonna weigh this out. I'm gonna have 1/3 of it. Let's go. So we weighed 200 millimeters of chocolate milk, and look at that. Wow, that looks like an absolute disaster. This looks like we're in those movie scenes where it's at the end of a party and like this is just like the remainder, the remnants, the leftovers of a scene. Wow, that looks rich. Question for you guys: what is your favorite dessert of all time? I have so many, but I'm pretty vanilla at times, and so if I were to choose some very simple desserts, I would say definitely number one is vanilla ice cream. And then I just get like 3 Oreos and I crunch them up in the vanilla ice cream, and yeah, that's it. And what I would do is I would get whole milk and pour a little bit of whole milk into the bowl so I get a little bit more milky thickness. So that's one dessert. The second dessert is actually very similar. I do like chocolate cake. I would put chocolate cake into a bowl. Not a huge fan of frosting for chocolate cake. If anything, a thin layer of the chocolate icing. And then same thing, put milk in it. When you put milk in the cake area, it soaks it up like a sponge. So when you bite into it, it just gives like that nice, like spongy, it's almost like flan, if you guys know what flan is. And yeah, just so good. And even if you were to get like just one Oreo cookie and like crumble it and put it on top with thick crumbles, that would be like good because you get the crunchiness to the sponginess to the squeezy, the milk oozing out of the cake. That's really good. I promise I'm not salivating. Maybe a little bit. And then third dessert will probably be, I guess I don't have a third dessert, but the one thing that comes to mind that I would absolutely eat if I had them more on hand and if they weren't so many calories is Twinkies. Twinkies are my absolute favorite. I would say it's probably because it's very similar to what I just described, the first two favorite desserts, because when I bite into it, it just gives me that sponginess and then the creaminess that comes in my mouth. And then as it dissolves in my mouth, it gets like forms into that liquidy, nice, just oozing cream, just like the milk that I described in the last two desserts. So Twinkies are, man, they're so good. So good. I want one so bad. But we're not going to get one just because, man, I used to go through those like crazy. So yeah, those are my favorite desserts. So what are your favorite desserts? Let's do a taste test of this bad boy. Oh, and here are the macros. That's pretty much an estimate of the macros. So there you go, of this whole meal. Man, that's rich. This ice right here is so rich. That's so good. Shout out to Amanda. You did a great job making this. It was funny because if you saw how this looked right off the bat, like it was tall. It was a tall cake like this. And they were asking, like her husband and Paige were asking how much would a cake like this run someone if they were to buy it. And I guess she said, what did she say, 120? Yeah. $120. And I was out using the restroom just because I was so excited to have this, because your boy gets excited before he eats anything. And I bit how much I thought it was worth without hearing how much it cost her to make. And they were like, yeah, how much would you spend for a cake? I'm like, this cake? Huh. And I thought I was giving a high number. I was just like, this is a high number. Like, this is a compliment for her. I was like, this cake? Worth $50. And then Paige and her and Amanda's husband was just like, what? Because they guessed like 120 up above 180. And I guess I know nothing about cakes, guys. I truly don't. But apparently people are paying 150 plus for cakes. I thought it was worth $50. To be fair, I think I was going off of what I would see at a grocery store. And yeah, I guess I just don't know authenticity. Yum. This is a pre-workout meal, by the way, if I didn't share that already. So, give me all the carbs. I'll see you at the next meal, guys. In about, hopefully, an hour and a half. We're gonna try to speed run this. We're gonna go through this workout right after every exercise, minute 30-second rest, move on to the next, get my 30 minutes of cardio in, because we are helping a friend of mine move in to Arizona, and it's an hour drive from here, and it's, what time is it? 6:04. Gotta get a lot of things done before then. See you soon. And we're back, my guys. Ooh, that smells good over there, man. One thing I've realized the longer I've been married to Paige, because Paige absolutely loves cookies, is I absolutely love cookies. So to add on to my favorite desserts, definitely have to be cookies. Wait, would you say is cookies, are they desserts or a pastry? Like what would you even call them? Is it its own thing? I mean, lately for you it's been breakfast. But... Lately for me it's been breakfast, she said. Anyways, so we just made awesome fluffy pancakes. Perfect fluff from HTLT subs. Use code Josh, guys. And you use 85 grams of flour, mix a scoop and a half of specifically the hot chocolate today, and we are going to be putting on 34 grams of this cookie butter. This right here is so stinking good. So good that when you put it on top of the pancake, and the pancake is pretty hot, it's going to be melting on top, where I don't have to put syrup on it at all. It's just like, it does the job for me. So this is it. So I think it's 34. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells absolutely good. Shout out to Saul, who had me try this after my show. Totally highly recommend this one. And it looks like the pancakes are cooling down a little bit, so I'm gonna be throwing this back into, I'm gonna throw it in the microwave, just warm up a little bit. I gotta say, any dessert out there that has a capacity to melt is so stinking delicious, guys, when you throw it in the microwave. Like, for example, Hostess donuts, amazing. Oreos, amazing. Anything that is like some sort of chocolatey, put some water on it, and oh look, it's still hot, it's melting. So I guess I don't have to put it in the microwave. Yes. Perfect. Man, so today's workout, when I was listening to Layla Hermosi. I've been listening to a lot of the Hermosis lately, just to really kind of mold my mind and get myself right, being a better husband, to a better father, to a better just like business person, and to be an overall just higher value man, I guess you could say. Hold up, let me look this. Man, that cookie butter tastes like something I feel like if I were out somewhere, I just see all these trucks with all these different, you got your hot dogs, you got your funnel cakes, you got your ice cream, you got your, yes, I'm at a carnival, it's night, and then I'm looking down the aisle, and then there you see all the lights and the kids and the parents and these overpriced rides where you had to pay like $3 just to have fun for like 2 minutes. That's was made do it yourself, where you could probably spend better money in Disneyland. Anyways, that's the mood it gives me. I was just in my muse, like Remy from Ratatouille. If you guys have seen that movie, if you haven't, if you like food, that's the thing to watch. And then what we're gonna put on, I haven't tried this yet. We're gonna put 15 grams of the Ready Whip fat-free. It's gonna be so delicious. Anyways, going back to the Hermosis, it had me think about something that I've been using in my, like, the way you talk could really benefit you and like kind of like set you up of how you will be as a person. I was talking to my parents the other day and how I do my best to refrain from using the words but when I'm with people, just because the word but could potentially, like, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm still learning English, guys, but it could set you up to be like a Debbie Downer or someone that's negative. So, for example, it's just like, say we're going out to eat, or not going out to eat. We have a recommendation for a Chinese place. Hey, let's go to this Chinese place. And your friend is just like, yeah, let's go. But I heard that this about this place. Or same with the movie. Like, oh, I know the Rotten Tomatoes aren't good for critics. The audience meter is really high. I'm not a huge critic, so I'd rather watch this movie just because, hey, if it's a good time, let's go watch it. And then the person was just like, yeah, but the critics said it's just not that great, so I don't really want to waste my money. So I've been applying that in my life to really not use the word but in situations, just because I've noticed for myself, the more I use the word but, the more I'm just like kind of like withdrawing myself and holding myself back from wanting to do a lot of things in my life. And it was just like, yeah, like just that sort of mindset and framework I was thinking of when I was listening to Layla talk about herself, because she was talking a lot about like money and like the people that you surround yourself, like make sure you're around like individuals. Like she was pretty much like said, don't take advice from poor people if you don't want to be poor. And I know for me, like I grew up in a very poor environment, which I kind of held myself back from wanting to move forward. And I could be a very like self-sabotage person where I'm just like, I look like this, I'm this color, or I'm all of that. Like I really self what's that word? Afflict and implode. There's so many words you could use for me to not reach my full potential, just because I thought from the very beginning my life was set at a specific point and it will always stay that way. But I look up to people like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and literally that's it. He's like the main one, just because being Samoan, he's half Samoan as well, and being charismatic and a good like man, and who has set himself up. And he's also like a nerd, and I don't know, he's just like so like, I don't know, he's just such a cool guy. And knowing that he's able to like break into the industry and like have all these companies and just like have a good time, and like everybody says something great about him, it's just like, that's like, I would like to be like that in my own way. And also like, I don't want to take away from, you know, from a spiritual aspect of things. It's just like, I pretty much, yeah, just want to be like Jesus. The modern day of how I could apply that lifestyle will be awesome. Anyways, let's put 15 grams on this. Looks like this is melted enough. Let's go. Oh, 15, 15, 15. Oh, oh. There you go. Sorry, that was probably extremely annoying. Welcome to a full day eating, guys. This is it. Look at that. Here, let's do a good photo for the gram. Oh, this is totally gonna fall. Totally gonna fall. You know, a lot of people would like probably cut this, but I'm like those type of, I guess you could call me a creator, where I'm just like, no, you get all of me. You get all of Josh. Let's frame this. There you go. Welcome to the video, guys. For you to get into character, you really have to act out, guys. So you're like, yeah, woo, ha. If you guys didn't know this, I'll tell you this now. I did do theater
for 2 years. So if you're seeing like some sort of character, yeah, there's some characters in me you have never seen. I'm pretty much like Split. I'm like Split. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. I had to go help someone move in, and I'll see you at the next meal. Oh, let's do a taste test. You know, I was listening to another interview by Gordon Ramsay. He was just like, a taste test actually should be happening before you make the actual dish. So if you do a taste test after, that's not a good idea. I'm just like, dang, sorry. Man, I need to stop eating cookies and just understand, like, this is what will do the trick. I don't know why, but this tastes like an almond butter churro with like a pinch of chocolate chip cookie. So yeah, guys, go to Trader Joe's. Speaking of poor, I never went to Trader Joe's because I always told myself, I'm too poor to go. I can't afford anything there. This thing was like $4 to $5. We're not breaking the bank over here. I need to stop doing that. And you know what? I do that with beef and meat too, like red meat. I mean, like, yeah, I look at the store, I look at the red meat, I'm just like, dang, I could eat that whole thing, and it's worth like $60. That's wild. We'll change that. We'll eat some more red meat here soon. About to get ready for the pool side with Paige, and this right here is my sweat. Quesadillas with good old eggs with sriracha. Let's take a bite of it. I'm gonna get up into the grill. Oh wow, that's good. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Macros. Actually, I'm gonna conjure like this. See you the last meal. Guys, I promise this is gonna taste good. So this is my next meal. It's a it's a rice cake, caramel rice cake. We got 70 grams of blueberries and we got chicken. We're cooking about like 12 ounces of chicken. We're having half of it right now. This is supposed to be my very last meal, but my very last meal is something else, and the carb source is way better than this. This is just so random. Paige was like, Josh, you're not on prep anymore. And I was like, yeah, I know. I just made all my other meals taste pretty good, and this is what we're working with for the next two. I think it looks pretty cool. It's just, you got like this caramel looking popcorn, and then you got blueberries, makes me think about muffin, and then you got chicken. You can't go wrong with chicken. Come on. What's wrong with that? Also, what happened right here? This is, it looks like some sort of leftover protein or a caca, I don't know. Oh, you okay? You okay? All right, let's do a taste test. All right, let's check this. Oh shoot, guys, sorry. I had a nosebleed. I just came out of the shower, and yeah, it's so hot here in Arizona, and it's pretty dry here. And yeah, my bad. Sorry you had to see that. Let's see how this is. Let's see, we're gonna stab 3 blueberries like that. Gonna do like a little kebab, and then we're gonna get a chicken. Already got some blueberry on the chicken, and then we're gonna get the caramel. Let's do 2 caramel. The more caramel, the better. Let's go. Honestly, it tastes like a blueberry muffin with chicken. That's what it is. The caramel gives that nice caramel, slight buttery taste. Blueberry, obviously, blueberries, and then just chicken on the side. And the chicken, the seasoning, I use Greek seasoning. So not too overbearing, nothing too spicy. I feel like if it, I wonder how this would taste spicy. I don't know. Let's do another taste. Round 2, fight or eat. All right, let's do this pitchfork method again. And then we're gonna stab a chicken. And then we're gonna load it up. Look how cute this is, guys. I am like, this is what a child would do. I think it tastes good. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. All right, guys, we are back. Last meal is 85 grams of peas and carrots, because, you know, we a bunny, and we got chicken, the other 6 ounces of it, and oh my gosh, I gotta get the last thing over here. Oh man, clearly I got big pants. My heels are like stepping into these. The modern day. Shoot, where is everything? I can't page for struggle bus over here. Okay. Wow, got a big mouth. Sweet pepper, peep. And I'm gonna, honestly guys, putting seasoning on your rice tastes absolutely bomb. And we're like trying something new here. I've never had liquid aminos, and just 5 grams of this, or 5 millimeters, same thing, is 1 gram of protein. So love that. So we're gonna put, should I put this on the rice or on the chicken?
All of it.
On the rice or the chicken?
I would put it on the rice and the veggies.
Okay, so we're gonna, I'm supposed to do 15 grams of this. Oh, that's just like, that's pretty aggressive. And then we're gonna put 32 grams of sweet and smoky on the chicken. That's kind of a lot. Whatever, it's in the plan. All right, Paige, go get up in there and show everybody how sexy that looks. Man, look at that. Let me tilt it. Show the sun. Yeah. Anyways, to close off this video, we're gonna pose for the camera. Does this look like a good cover photo page?
More teeth.
More teeth?
Just kidding. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Should I do this? Oh wait, should I do that? What should I do?
Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Cover photo? Or
Yeah.
should I be on this side?
No, it was good before.
That was good before?
Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna do a quick taste test for you guys because I've never put this all together. Call this the bunny bowl. So we'll get some chicken, rice, and then, because the rice is kind of sticky, we'll use the rice to kind of paste up this. Look at that. Oh. Very, very farmy. I approve. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those good things for me and Paige. Love you guys. Be uncommon. Go destroy your goals. Bye.